Okay, to continue and reiterate from the last question, we already talked about sustainability, but how about sustainability and improving the route network of the airport? Now we see new routes coming from operators like Wizz Air and other airlines. What is your forecast for the 2023?
You mean in terms of stability or in terms of air connectivity?
No, in terms of connectivity.
Air
we
connectivity.
Already talked about the sustainability inside the hall.
So in terms of air connectivity, I mean, we've been talking, explaining what our strategy and how we are planning to increase and to grow the air connectivity of Sofia and Bulgaria is based mainly in three strategies. First is the legacy carrier. So I mean to connect to Sofia with all the hub in Europe and the Middle East. So this is important because we are not yet very well connected with the main hub, and you will see next year a very important announcement from legacy carrier flying to important hub next year. So this is a very key strategy that we are following and we are progressing.
Yeah. Is that the national carrier here or other airlines?
No, other airlines in Europe are flying to here, but this is important. And you know, because you know you are an expert on the aviation, so this is a completely different strategy and different approach when you are approaching the legacy flag carrier than the low-cost carrier. So a completely different strategy. So, but we are working in parallel. So next year we are optimistic in terms of this connectivity with the main hub. So if everything goes well and everything, depending also of the level of the recession in Europe, because this is also a threat. But we are optimistic because Bulgaria is performing better and a little bit above the average in terms of booking. So we are optimistic in our conversation with the airline. The second part is with the low-cost carrier. This is also very important because they are giving the point-to-point connectivity. So we are with all of them, mainly with the two main low-cost carriers in Europe. We are working with them to increase the point-to-point connectivity, and we are targeting between 80 and 800 new destinations that we are not right now flying. So we are analyzing all of them with big data analysis, with tools, and approaching the airline with business cases and offering them very competitive airport charges, operation in the airport, and the way they want to operate. You know that the low-cost carrier, they have a special way of operating in an airport. They are asking different type of designing, turnaround time, turnaround costs, and so on. This is also important that we are giving from the airport. And the third pillar of the air connectivity strategy is the tour operator. Because also tour operator is also important. So we are supporting the tour operation in Bulgaria, because for example now in the winter season they are key. Although we opened last week the first ski flight with the El Al, but we have also TUI, we have also Jet2 to UK. So UK market is also very important in terms of tour operation. So this is the three main lines of we are thinking how to grow, how to increase the air connectivity. And we are starting in 21, we continue in 22. You know that it takes a minimum 1-2 years. At the moment, you start thinking in a new route and you get the route. So it takes 2 years to convince and to open this new destination. So now we are starting to see the results of this negotiation. And we are very optimistic for this winter. But also for the next summer, the level of connectivity of Bulgaria and Sofia will be higher than the 2019 if everything goes as we are planning.
You mentioned taxes, and it's an important question because Sofia still keeps one of the lowest passenger tax in all of Europe. What about next year? Because we're with the approaching recession and all the economic problems and inflation that we're facing.
Yeah, we did our research. So until this year, we have the lowest tariff and airport charges in the region, and we will keep this competitiveness during 23 until 27, because we are planning 5-year airport charges to give visibility to the airlines, because the airlines need to have visibility to plan the growth in an airport. So we've been during 22 negotiating with them and approaching them to agree with them in the airport charges from 23 to 27.
So you freeze them on the current level, or there's going to be just a gradual increase?
Yeah, there is a flat. We are increasing in one shot. Some of the, there is an airport. We have several charges. Airport, for example, the landing fees we are keeping. Yes, stand fees. The stand we are keeping. Even we are reducing a little bit the landing fees. But the only two, even the noise fees we are keeping. We are not increasing. There are only two fees that linked with the security and linked with the passenger. That we are not covering our OPEX and CAPEX, so we are increasing a little bit, but in negotiation with them, because this is the variable fee. Because this passenger and security fee is variable, depending on the load factor of the airline. Because the landing fees or the stand fees, they are fixed. Doesn't matter the level of load factor, so it's more painful for them. So we wanted to do this in line, aligned with the airline. So, but despite of this, our airport charges will be the most competitive. It will keep on being the most competitive from 23 to 27, because this is very important for us. Because to be able to keep on attracting new airlines, new destinations, this is a must. We are competing with other countries around, and we need to keep our competitiveness in order to achieve our goals in terms of air connectivity.
Next year, closing Terminal 1. Is Terminal 2 already prepared to handle all the additional traffic that's going to come here?
No, Terminal 2 is not yet ready. We need to increase the capacity of mainly 3 bottlenecks. First is the check-in counter and the baggage handling system. So we already signed the contract. We tender. We do the tender. We assign the contract, and we are starting in January the construction for increasing the number of check-in counter, increasing the capacity of the baggage handling system to handle more baggage, number of baggage. But also, most important, we are bringing the self backdrop solution. I mean, it's a hybrid solution, because a flag carrier or tour operator, they are still demanding us to have checking agent in the check-in. But local carrier, they are demanding us automotion and doing self-backdrop. So the airport will be ready to serve no matter the airline. We are giving them the solution. So this is a very state-of-the-art solution in terms of checking and baggage handling system.
Does that mean new belts as well?
Yeah.
Downstairs in the right?
New belts, new EDS machines, adding more capacity in the checking. So this is the first bottleneck. So we are planning to be ready beginning the end of 23, beginning 24. The second bottleneck is the number of gates. So because we have almost 7 gates in Terminal 1, so we need to bring this capacity to Terminal 2. So we need to build 6 or 7 additional gates in Terminal 2. So we have the design. We already launched the Terminal 2 new design, and we need to build these new 7 bus gates, mainly because Terminal 1 is bus gates. The third is also the security checkpoint. So the security checkpoint, we have now 6 lanes, and we are doubling the capacity, because we have 4 lanes in T1, and we need to bring these 4 lanes to T2. So from 6 to 10. So this is also in the new T2 design. So it will take 23 and part of 24 to finalize these 3 basic bottlenecks to be able to bring the traffic from T1 to T2.
So that means that in 23, Terminal 1 will most probably not be closed?
No, not in 23. We are targeting end of 24, beginning 25. And we are launching now at the beginning of next year. Then we have the full concept design of Terminal 3 and Terminal 2. And we are launching during 23 the design for start planning the new Terminal 3. Because we have 7 years. So following our concession agreement, the contract with the government, the new Terminal 3 needs to be in full operation by 2030. So now we are launching all the urban planning, environmental assessment, full technical detail design, to be able to launch the tender for the construction by 25, 26.
What about a dedicated cargo terminal?
Cargo terminal is also in the business plan. What we are now is finalizing the business model, because there are several solutions. So we are analyzing what are the best locations we have in the master plan. We set up the location. The location is in the west part of the airport. This is a very, very good area to have a proper cargo area, because what we have now in next to Terminal 1, there is no capacity, there is no good technical solution, and we are planning here a completely new cargo area in the western part of the airport.
Thank you very much. We're going to take further to another conversation your master plan and vision for the development of the airport area, including Terminal 1 and Terminal 3, as we talked before. Thanks. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.